you guys, it is I, your very own AMARU, and I'd like to welcome you to a new episode of Food and the Single Guy. Now, before we move on to the actual episode, you guys, I have to share with you that I am dealing with some severe home improvement situations. Oh yes, so last year they did the bathroom and it was tremendous. It was mayhem, it was chaos, it was all of those things and then some. So in about a couple of days, they're going to start with the kitchen. They're going to gut everything. I'm getting a new kitchen, new cabinets, you know, the whole thing. And then I'm going to purchase some new appliances afterwards. But boo-boo, let me tell you, I had to clear out the kitchen. I cannot use my kitchen right now. Well, I can, but I have very limited use of everything. I have one plate, one spoon, one fork, one knife, one glass. Oh, let me tell you. So the entire apartment looks like something just exploded, and I cannot stand it because I don't like clutter. But I have to clear out the kitchen so that these people can, you know, do their job and all of that stuff. And by the way, putting together an episode of Food and the Single Guy in a kitchen that you can barely use is more than just a struggle, let me tell you. But I managed nonetheless, and on this episode of Food and the Single Guy, I'm going to present you with a delicious Mexican dessert. It is called Carlota De Limón, and it is basically a lime pie made with lime juice, Maria cookies, condensed milk and evaporated milk. It's very easy to put together. Anybody can make this dessert, okay? Now, I'm gonna list all the ingredients for you in the information box below the video, so without further ado, let us continue. Okay, you guys, so what we have here are the limes. Over here, we have the Maria cookies. Over here, we have some fresh mint. Over there, we have the good old blender. Over yonder, we have a can of evaporated milk and a can of sweetened condensed milk. And over here, we have our silicone, very flexible cake dish in which we are going to make this Carlota de Limón. Now, what we have here is my electric citrus juicer. And as I was busy clearing out the kitchen for the renovations, I rediscovered this thing. And normally, I juice my limes with my manual citrus juicer, citrus squeezer, whatever you want to call it. But I figured this thing is here for a purpose, for a reason. So we are going to use my electric citrus juicer to juice the limes. Because why not? And because we can. Oh yes. Now you guys, I have such limited access to my kitchen or my appliances for that matter. I am making do right now. I cannot wait for you to see the new kitchen once it's all installed and up and running and everything. But that's besides the point. We are now going to juice these limes. Here we go. Honey. And we're going to use the juice of 8 limes. There we go. And some people like to add the juice of half of a lemon because the juice of a lemon is a little less tart compared to the juice of limes, okay? But we are ready to proceed to the next step. Let's have a look-see. Ooh, honey, if this is not perfect, perfect. Let us continue. Okay, you guys, and now for the fun part. We are now going to add all the ingredients to the blender. We're going to start with the evaporated milk, followed by the sweetened condensed milk, and you may want to use a spatula to get all of the condensed milk out of the can because it's thicker. And as my late grandfather would say, waste not, want not. And next, of course, we're going to add the juice of the limes. There we go. Y entonces, we are going to blitz this for about a minute or a minute and a half. All right, now let's have a look-see. Now, as far as the consistency is concerned, this is what you're looking for. All right? This is perfect. Now let's move on. Okay, you guys, and now for the final step. In this step, we're simply going to put it all together. We're going to create a layer of cookies, which we're going to soak briefly in some milk, and then we're going to add a layer of the batter, and then we're going to add another layer of cookies, and so on and so forth. Okay, so let us continue. So here we go. Just like so. And then you're simply going to place the cookie in your cake tin. Right? And to make sure that you don't have a lot of space in between the cookies, you're simply going to break the Maria cookies and just simply fill the gaps just like so. All right? There we go. So onto the first layer of cookies, we're going to add a layer of the batter. And then you're simply going to spread it out just like so. So next we're going to continue with another layer of the cookies, which we're going to soak in the milk, and then followed by another layer of the batter, and so on and so forth. And when I'm all done, I'm going to show you how to proceed and what it looks like. Okay, you guys, so the final layer of cookies is done, and I have about 5 of these cookies left. Next, what I'm going to do, I'm going to coat the cookies with the final layer of the batter, right? You want to be gentle with it. There we go. So next we're going to add some lime zest to the cake. Just like so. Now what I'm also going to add to mine is a minor dusting of grated white chocolate. So this is looking good. Let us clean up the edges a little bit because I hate messy cooking. So next what I'm going to do, I'm going to place this bad boy in the fridge overnight, okay? Anywhere between 4 to 8 hours will do just fine. And of course, I'm going to dazzle you with the final presentation in the next clip. Okay, you guys, so it is the next day and it is time for us to have a look at our beautiful Carlota De Limón. Where is it? Ooh, honey, there it is. So let me go ahead and take this bad boy out of the fridge and show you what it is we're working with. So let us remove the aluminum foil and have a look-see. Ooh, honey, doesn't this look gorgeous? So let us cut into it and have a look-see. I'm gonna use my my cake knife to measure a nice piece, just like so. This will do just fine, I think. Oh yes. Now let me go ahead and plate this and dazzle you with the final presentation. Now, speaking of the final presentation, doesn't that look gorgeous? And boo-boo, let me tell you, it was gorgeous too. And despite the fact that I used some condensed milk, which is very sweet to begin with, this cake is not very sweet at all. And look at all those layers. Don't they look very intricate? Doesn't it look like you spent hours creating these layers? Baby, you will dazzle your guests, I am sure. Now, if you decide to try to make your own Carlota De Limón, let me know how it turned out because I'm always interested in hearing from you. In the meantime, do be well, take care, happy cooking, happy eating, don't add crazy to the craziness, and I will see you when I see you. Have a good one, you guys. Bye.